Alright, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
I hit you like I'm young.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck. Fuck me! And that's when I noticed the cold breeze. The ankle's a little mean.
The ankle, the elbow, the fucking little tiny stick that he probably has is gonna post it. I'm just so fucking done.
So, good day, y'all. Yes, we are back. We are doing another reading for the week. You know, we'll see how it's gonna go for Poops and the Chins. I'm gonna be honest, I have not caught up with what Foodie's doing yet. So, I don't know. She's still in Syria, ain't she? So, liar. We knew it. But I have the Garbage Pail Kids set and our normal tarot set. I also have the Magic Conch and the Magic 8 Ball with me today. So we'll be able to ask some questions, see, what's been happening. Thank you so much for tuning on in, guys, as always. Hope y'all are having a good one. And with that, let's dive right on into this. So, before we do the weekly reading for Amber, let's do a duo or pair. I'm hesitant to call it a couples reading, but let's see what's going on between her and M after the latest meltdown and that weird legal statement she posted. Something tells me who got rocky. Anyways, universe, show us Amber's signifier. Ooh. What would y'all say that is? Is that more or I'm gonna say it's pointing more down. Reversed, manipulation, poor planning, untapped talents, insecure, lack of confidence, narcissism. Yeah, I mean... Well, does that even require us to really break it down? The beginning of the projects and creative endeavors. Okay, interesting. Mercury. Hasn't she been in retrograde? I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm not super in tune with those readings or whatnot. Hey, universe. Show us Emily's or Tommy's signifier. Yeah, I was thinking maybe that one, but no. No, I'm not trusting my gut today. I should, but... Oh, and there we go. Justice, upright. Interesting. Justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, law. Ooh. I don't know why, but have y'all noticed when I'm up here in Vermont and I do my readings... They're a little shadier. Interesting. Okay. No longer the Chariot. Now it's Justice. Which I think is fitting for this new kind of arc. I don't think Emily's changed at all. But how she's changed in this dynamic with Amber, I think is quite a bit. She now holds the sword. Alright, universe, show us Amber's signifier in this relationship with Emily. Oh. The Tower, upright, sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, disaster, awakening, release, sudden insight. Ooh, Amby. Hey, we warned you. You met your match with this one, and yeah, I think we're right. Interesting. Wow. Ooh, listen, we haven't done one of these in a minute, so this is a very hot, fresh take. Interesting. Hey, universe, show us Emily's signifier in this relationship with Amber. Oh, you got me fucked up. Is that in camera? Yeah. The Chariot, upright. Movement, progress, action, integration, determination, willpower, control, direction, departure, courage. I mean, not to toot Emily's horn here, but I do think that's very fitting, and I kind of love how now the Chariot symbol has kind of changed a bit for Emily. It's like she's reclaimed it. Wow. like the chariot ushering in the fall. Oof. Oof. Ambi, you really met your match with this one. Alright, universe, show us their combined energy in this relationship. The Hermit, upright, soul-searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth-seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, mediation, consciousness. Okay. I think this is kind of like a combined, it's their combined energy. So I think some goes towards Amber and some is definitely for Emily. But wow. Oh, we didn't even use those ones. Whoops. That's okay. We will for the weekly reading. But this, just on its own, yikes, Ambi. Yikes. Miss Magic Conch, she does not like to get too shady, and she doesn't like it when we ask too shady of questions. So I gotta keep it pretty loose. Magic 8 Ball, she's a shady cunt. Alright, Magic Conch. Are Emily and Amber still in communication?
The inner machinations of this conch are an enigma.
Okay, see, I talk shit. Sorry, girl. Alright. Let's see what the Magic 8 Ball has for us. Magic 8 Ball. Did Emily threaten to sue Amber? No doubt about it. I think that community post statement she gave us was very on brand. Very much, yeah. Magic 8 Ball. Is Emily going to release the video? Prospect good. Ooh. Ooh. Can y'all see it? Sorry. Ooh. I hope so. Listen, I even said, I don't care if she releases it to me, Rachel, some fucking random channel with 2 subscribers, or releases it on her own. I don't care, just as long as the world sees it. Oh. Oh, we're on a roll today. Okay. Okay. Every now and then I do these and I don't feel necessarily the energy. You know what I mean? Not every time, but just sometimes. Today was one of those days. However, ooh. I just need to learn to trust my gut, whatever it is. Great universe, show us, that's multiple, show us the signifier for Amber's week. Judgment. Oof. That's appropriate. I'm going to go to my little tarot, Garbage Pail Kids tarot guidebook, and we will look up and see Judgment. See what it says. Alright, Judgment is Bony Tony. Also, Amber's brother's name. Interesting. And it is upright. The traditional illustration of the Judgment Tarot card features an angel's trumpet call heralding Judgment Day. This card represents a karmic call to awakening. If you've been feeling complacent and going through the motions, Judgment shows that it's time to find your true calling and purpose. Shed your past like Bony Tony and step into the future as a brand new you. Pursue your passion with everything you've got, and your own personal evolution will come naturally. I think this is actually a very forgiving card for Amber right now. I think she's kind of at a crossroads, and she can make the decision to do better by herself, by her loved ones, by her animals, by everyone, by her own community also. But it's going to take actual effort. And this is a major, she's been given these before. It's a major, like she said, a fork in the road where she has a lot of options, but only one of them is going to lead towards actual growth, actual success. I'm hesitant to say, but she has to be the one to answer that call. And that's where, you know, my skepticism comes in, because we know Amber. But this is a crucial point right now in her YouTube career. I think especially with the cat situation. So, Ambi, it's on you, girl, but the universe is telling you something. And then with that, we're just going to use our, this is the minor Arcana deck. Sorry. We're going to use this to see what Ambi's week is going to look like. So, universe, what does Monday have in store for Amber? 10 of Pentacles, upright, wealth, financial security, family, long-term success, contribution. Okay. I definitely think there's something like behind the scenes that's been going on pertaining to the family. I mean, we know that like something with grandma was happening. I don't really want to speculate on that, but we know that like something with grandma was happening. We know that her mom has also been in kind of like this race almost with Aunt Tammy, well, more so with herself, to get full like claim of everything, you know? Once her mom passes on, who knows? The universe, show us what Tuesday has in store for Amber. King of Cups, reverse, cold, bad advice, emotional manipulation, moodiness, self-compassion, inner feelings. Okay. Yeah, so something's going to come along. I mean, go figure. Whenever Amber does get like a bit of good or something, then like always comes something to like fuck it up, essentially. Usually on Amber's own part. So I wonder if there's a manipulation going on. I mean, when you think of contribution and Amber, you know that the contribution is tied to something. So it's manipulation either way. So maybe that has to do with it. Alright, universe, show us Wednesday's signifier. Ooh, hold on. 3 of Pentacles. She gets that one a lot. Upright, teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation, building something. Okay, so I definitely think there's something happening behind the scenes, but I don't know if that's going to actually lead anywhere. Could this be related to the court? Like, the court. How she's threatening everyone with lawsuits now. I mean, she hasn't done anything, but she building her case against Emily. Right, universe, show us what Thursday has in store. Page of Swords, upright, new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restless mental energy. I'm not going to jump the gun too much, but I do kind of want to be a little bit fair in this. I think even if Amber gets a fraction of a percentage better from this whole experience, that still plays into the judgment card. I don't think she's going to do a full 180. I mean, let's be so frickin' for real. But I think she maybe might have learned a lesson, maybe just a little bit. We've never seen Amber back into a corner before because she's like a rabid dog. Dude, if you back it into a corner, it's only going to attack you more. And that's kind of how she has always been. And now we're seeing her fully retreat, like tail between her legs. So maybe she did learn something from this. And this card would play into her overall judgment reading for this week. I don't know, just a speculation. Let's see what Friday has in store, though. Ooh, that's way too many. Sorry. Ooh. Knight of Pentacles, reverse, self-discipline, boredom, feeling stuck, perfectionism, work without reward. Okay, interesting. I wonder what that could pertain to. Maybe this. I mean, if Amber doesn't see immediate gratification from something, then it's not worth it for Amber. So I do find that to be interesting. And then let's see what Saturday and Sunday is, top and bottom of the deck. So for Saturday, Ace of Wands, upright, new project, inspiration, urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential beginnings, new opportunities, growth. Oh, okay. Ambi, maybe not the worst week for you, gal. Yeah, I would say this actually isn't maybe a bad week. She's going to have her hesitations and she's going to have her doubts. But that's normal. For anyone, not for Amber, of course, but for anyone, it's normal to have your doubts or your worries. But don't let that derail you. Seven of Cups upright, opportunities, wishful thinking, choices, illusion, searching for purpose, daydreaming. I think it could get rocky here, just a bit. I think she has a lot of options laid out in front of her. However, what she chooses from this is going to be very, very important. I think this, as well as this, relate back to the Judgment card. Judgment, she has all these options and all these paths that she could go. Which one is she going to take? Interesting. Seems pretty up in the air, I would say. However, I think even the universe is saying now, Amber, this is entirely in your hands. And you're not given too many opportunities like that. So I suggest you really use this one wisely. All right, with that felt like such a powerful reading, right? Weird. With that, I don't really know what's going on with Foodie and Salah. I'll be honest. But let's just do like a basic couples reading for them. Use the Major Arcana deck. All right, universe. Show us Foodie Beauty's signifier. The Hierophant, upright. We get that one a lot, don't we? Institutions, tradition, religion, society and its rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bonded, mercy, wisdom, trust. Okay, interesting. I think that's a very generous kind of way to look at how Foodie has been functioning over there in Syria, because I think all of these things are kind of what she thinks is oppressing her in this relationship. I mean, it is, but like, you know what I mean. All right, universe, show us Salah's energy. Okay, we're on the right track. We pull the Hermit for him a lot. Soul-searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth-seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, meditation, consciousness. Not that I necessarily think that is the qualities of Salah. You know, I still don't trust the guy. But I do think that with their energy, how she sees herself as like this holier-than-thou figure, it's kind of keeping him like, you know, facing towards her at all times, which is truly what she wants. But I think we've seen the kind of toll that that's taken on Salah and also therefore their relationship. All right, universe, show us Foodie's energy in this relationship with Salah. Oof. Death, upright, endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, end of cycle. While the death card is not inherently a bad card, death is just a new part of life. It's whether you want to look at it as the end of a cycle or the beginning of a new one. It's up to you. However, I think with death also comes inherently a great change, and that's not always a bad thing. However, I think Foodie is the reason why this relationship is going to come to an end. And that's what this card is getting at. All right, universe, show us Salah's energy in this relationship with Foodie. The Emperor reversed. Okay, interesting. Interesting, a dominant male figure. You know, on the hierarchy of things, they would be at the top, but reversed. Domineering, controlling, lack of discipline, rigid, stubborn, tyrant, recklessness. Well, I think that could be both of them, to be fair. We don't know a whole heck of a lot about Salah anymore, because what we do know, well... woof, woof. Alright, universe, show us their shared energy in this relationship together. The World, upright. Completion, accomplishment, wholeness, attainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration of life, arriving. Interesting. I mean, maybe they really are meant for each other. I mean, we always thought, like, they're both a couple of freaking scammers. They're probably in on the scam together. And he's scamming her knowing that she's scamming her audience. So, like, she thinks she's in on the scam, but... Interesting. Okay. Magic Conch, I'm hesitant to reach for you, girl, but I want a straight answer. So, are Foodie and Salah scamming together?
I'm like 99.99% positive.
Ooh. And again, I am filming this on Sunday. However, I have not watched pretty much any of the last week's worth of Foodie. So, who knows? But, okay, that's an interesting one. I think, though, honestly, we're just gonna leave it at that. I do want to get more caught up with Rosie this week and Nova as well. See what's been going on. But for readings wise right now, I think that's really all we got. Thank you guys so much once again. Really do appreciate y'all, and thank you for all the kind words, all of the support, and just everything. I really do appreciate you guys. A whole heck of a lot. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like, subscribe, and comment. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their evening. Tomorrow, I want to get caught up with Foodie and maybe do some Rosie stuff, just because, like, I don't know, I feel a little bad. We haven't caught up with Rosie. Gotta see what's happening with the girl. Even though we're way behind in her videos. Thank you guys so much. I will catch you in the next one. Take care.